Yo, and it's one Delts. Welcome to Baller's Corner with my brother.
Big Ask.
Yes, GSM in the building.
You already know.
Mm-hmm.
So today, obviously, we're going to be bringing you live chat about, to be fair, yeah, like what I wanted to run by you guys first is, did you man see the Victor Osimhen uppercut?
Yeah.
Did you see that? You saw the video?
See that.
Bro, you know, you know the worst part about it is I can imagine being a player, yeah, and that happened to me, yeah, and like, yeah, it's completely accidental or whatever, cool. But just being on the end of that, bro, being on the end of one of those Ngannou uppercuts, yeah, and then having to take it on the chin, that it was just an accident. No cards, no nothing, bro. I'll be dying for the red. I'm like, ref, oh, he swung out, like. That was a mad uppercut,
Man would have to go, bro. I got Klitschko vibes watching that, bro.
But I was saying not Israel, bloody Victor Stylebender Osimhen, bruv. Man was showing his skills on the field. Wild. But okay, cool. So, Hesk, I'm going to leave you to this one, actually. You might as well introduce.
We need to discuss. I didn't know there was an age restriction on dancing, bro. There's an age restriction on these things. So Jesse Lingard does a dance and it's, but he's 30. He's really great. He's 30 years old. I'm like, so 30-year-olds are allowed to dance, bro. Like, I'm just very confused, bro.
Wait, I don't know what that has. What does that have to do with?
No, I'm gonna open it right now. I'm gonna look for it.
Hey, there was comment. There was so many comments under that thread, bro.
Bro, it's claps, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
So basically, if Lingard dances in the changing room, one brother said if Lingard focused on his career instead of dance moves, he'll still be at Man United. So dancing in the changing room is gonna stop him from being the best player ever, bro.
I just don't get it.
Lingard is actually 30 years of age, acting like he's 5 years old.
What? I don't know any 5-year-olds that know about them moves. I'm not gonna lie.
For real.
It's a stigma, bro.
But it just comes down to.
It's a stigma, man.
It comes down to.
We know what it comes down to.
Someone always wants to complain.
It was the same thing with Pogba.
Yeah,
100%.
it is.
But Dan Burns dances and there's no
saying.
he's 30 and he's in his career. None of that. None of that.
Dan Burns was doing like some bro. To be fair, there was one tweet that had like them blow up things. All I'm seeing is this. Yeah, they had this thing flapping, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it looked weird, bro. He's proper like what?
Bro, they celebrated Dan Burns dancing, bro.
But if anything, you should be like, yo, Dan Burns, you're a big 6'4" fucking 4.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you playing at?
For real.
And these times, that's not even his character.
It's not.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
We don't know Dan Burns to have personality.
Yeah, we don't.
Lingard and them, man, they have personality
I've
to do
always
that,
been
bro.
doing
That's
that.
why you don't really say much about them.
And to be fair, he was doing it when he was scoring anyway, so I don't even know what the issue is.
Bro, he came to Old Trafford and fucking moonwalked on Old Trafford, bro. After they done us.
Millie rocking and all them things, bro.
Then he came with Millie Rocks, bro.
Bro, I don't understand, bro. That's what he does. He dances, bro. What's wrong with dancing, fam? What's dancing got to do with football, bro?
The question is, what is their problem? That's the question. Because we know there's no problem with dancing.
Some people just look for things.
Do you know what it is though? I think I'm just gonna put it out. I'm gonna just say it anyway. I think it's because of the kind of music they're dancing to. That's what it is. The style of dancing.
You think it's
that's what I think it is, bro. I think, bro, if man was ballroom dancing in the middle of the thing, they'll be like, oh mate, yeah, he's got a couple moves on him. Do you know what I mean? He's doing like what urban dances. He's doing dances that's associated with certain kind of music. Maybe that's probably the reason why they're looking at him like, oh, you're acting like one of these young boys on the streets. And whatnot.
You know, it is, yeah, bro. I just don't think they like the brothers with personality.
Yeah.
They don't, bro.
Yeah. I agree.
Our personality is a bit too much for them.
I agree.
It's only when it suits, bro.
You know what I mean?
Now, because they've got something to hold against him because he's not either not playing, injured, whatever it is. It's he's dancing. He's not serious. So dancing equals not being serious, which is what I'm
it's like when Pogba was doing his
rehab.
as I said, when he's doing his rehab, and they're like,
comparing it to Roy Keane, and
I'm just like, bro,
different era.
They're not even just different era, bro. They're showing two different parts of the process. Like Roy Keane was actually doing something with a machine. So like we just showed Pogba probably after the exercise, or probably like I think he had a resistant band around his neck. He's blatantly done something already. Like what we want to do is just try and imagine that, he stepped into the gym and the first thing he's done is turned on that camera, put that around his knee,
started dancing.
Started dancing. That's what everyone wants to assume.
So sometimes I think, do you actually think these guys just live in depression?
Yeah, bro, I think they
Or
think that
like when they're injured, they're just miserable.
yeah,
Like, it's like,
sitting in their house.
it's a fuck the world kind of thing. Like, bro,
just, yeah,
you gotta brush it off and enjoy it, man.
keep moving.
There are people that even know, bro. Oh yeah, he's not serious. He's this and he's. And I'm like, bro, like, what? You can't go to work and have a bit
Bro,
of fun?
you've won all that you've won. You're making all this money. So what if I want to fucking enjoy it, bro?
Yeah,
I'm saying. You're at work. Is work supposed to be serious
You
all
know
the
what I
time,
mean?
bro? Who goes to work every day to just be serious?
Live
bro?
your life, enjoy
Sometimes
it.
at work you have fun, bro. Like,
If you
what's
want
the
to
problem,
dance,
bro?
dance.
that's the problem. Majority of people don't have work, don't have fun at work.
Well, that's their
A
business.
lot of
You need
people
to
don't have
change
fun
that,
at
bro.
work. So again, it's everyone. In my opinion, it's just a projection of their own pain. You know, the fact that they're not ballers or they're not this. They're thinking if I was a baller, I wouldn't be doing that. Well, no one will care. Probably no one will care about you as well.
It's true. You have no personality.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
they'll
real,
think,
for real.
oh yeah, he's just another one of the squad.
100%.
Squad.
And it's always the ones that weren't good enough.
Trust me.
Facts.
That hate, bro.
But do you know what? Yeah, like it comes to make me think about things like, you know, Matthew Flamini back in the day. Like when you look at the old school Arsenal squad, yeah, and how I guess animated a lot of their personalities were. You know, Martin Keown.
very
You look at
animated.
him, he looks like a normal geezer. On the football field, he is an absolute nut job. Do you know what I mean? You can see every single vein in his head, every single tendon in his neck,
Oh, for
every
real.
muscle. You can see everything working.
For real.
You know, but in that era, they're expecting that maybe people now, that's how they display their temperament. Unfortunately, I don't think that ballers are not going to care as much, especially, to be honest with you, the wages as well, man. When the wages have gone that drastically higher, I don't think you're going to get characters like Roy Keane and whatnot in that sort of world, because those guys didn't necessarily care so much about those things.
It's true.
So they're not going to come in the game. You know, we can even talk about some of the lads that we've had around, like in some of the academies. Personalities. He's not interested in anything extra. You know, he's keeping himself to himself, and the rest of the lads are going in. They're having their fun. They're making their noise, and he's happy. He's happy to play ball with them, but you know what I mean. Keep himself to himself.
100%, man.
Goes to shut you up. Gareth Bale retired, innit?
Too soon, man.
Too soon, bro.
Retired.
Too soon, you know.
But I think he retired because he don't
enough,
enjoy it, man.
No,
No, but you could.
don't
I think.
enjoy it.
What was it? What was his last? He played in the World Cup, or was it the Euros? One of the two.
Yeah.
He looks like he just didn't enjoy
He
it,
played
man.
in the World Cup. didn't he?
Yeah. I think that was like, for him, it was like, I've got to the World Cup. I've got to the World Cup. They ain't done it in 60 years.
Yeah,
I'm God. I'm done.
yeah.
I've done everything.
But he didn't look like he enjoyed it, man. He didn't want to be there.
He looked like he.
Like,
I feel like he looked like he just wanted to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
I feel like he wanted to do it, maybe for.
oh
his
yeah, he
career,
wanted to do it. Yeah, just get out of the way.
But
But
it was almost like let me just get it out of the way. The fact that he's retired now, not long after, doesn't even scream that, you know, he just didn't enjoy it, man. You know, someone that's won that many Champions Leagues, man, most of them, they go back and they'll kick ball somewhere happily, knowing that, look, I've done this and I'm not going to chat shit about me playing in Trabzonspor or one random
Yeah, for
Turkish or Arab or
how long did he spend in America? Was it even a season?
Oh, yeah, I don't think he had a whole season.
It wasn't the whole season, was
I
it?
think he had a whole
No.
season.
Let's check.
But I swear he left. I swear he just left Real Madrid, didn't he? Or it might have been a
I don't know,
season.
you know.
It might have been a season and a bit.
Yeah, I feel like he at least
So
done a
last
season.
he left Real
Oh, it's because their
Madrid.
seasons are funny, innit, in terms of when they have it and that. But I'm pretty sure he's been there for at least.
Yeah, he was. I think he was already in America. But yeah, do you know?
No,
what?
because it feels like
But
it-
their seasons are a bit different, though, aren't they?
They're a bit odd.
Yeah, their season starts a bit different. So he could have
No,
even.
he's actually only done one. He actually joined, yeah,
He done a
2022.
season?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so.
He played 12 games.
But he might have joined.
13 games, in fact.
When did he join? Though, what month? Do you know what month it was? Do you know
That,
what
that
month he
season
joined?
went quick though, man.
Yeah.
Quick, bro. Where is it, bro?
12 games.
Where is it?
That's very quick. Wait, if that was the case, and he knew
June. No, he joined in June, bro.
Yeah, in June.
Yeah, he joined in June, fam. 12
Yeah,
months. It
must
was only meant to be a year's contract anyway.
There you go.
Oh, was
So,
it
yeah,
his
I think-
contract?
yeah, so I think he was always planning to-
Cool.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's-
Probably still wanted to get a run out. That's what it was.
yeah.
Get a run out for the
He's
World
probably-
Cup.
Yeah, he's probably keeping himself fresh for the World
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah.
Go to America and have a bit of fun with it. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
That's
But-
crazy, though.
Bro, it's too soon.
But you know,
Yeah,
it goes to show someone like Gareth Bale, people like him don't exist no more, man. They just don't have that. Like, you don't have people that are, you know, have something about them, you know. But Gareth Bale, you know, he's not about, you know, I guess he would love the money and blah, blah. But you can just see the kind of life that he lives, you know, and how much he was isolated by Real Madrid because of that, you know what I mean?
course.
The players, you know, apparently he didn't want to go out when they won
do their
stuff.
socials
And
and he went to go and do his golf.
that-
What's the
that-
problem?
that
Name doing golf
man.
then.
But
I mean,
it's
I'm saying some men are different. You just have to,
yeah, so,
Yeah,
just have to get on with it.
But again, it's because of the era, innit? That's what it is. It's the era. If people played golf back in the day, I don't think there would be a problem, to be honest with you. I think people will be like, ah, yeah, he plays golf, but they won't, isolate man from, like, treat him like, ah, yeah, you just don't want to chill with man. They'll just accept that he's on his own thing.
Paint him like he wants to be Tiger Woods or something, just play golf all day. And it's
Yeah.
not that, bro. He just does it in his downtime, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But do you know what? It comes down to like mental health, innit? When we talk about mental health of players, fam, yeah, everyone's quick to like, we're very quick to like go out and say, oh, you know what? Yeah, we need to focus on the mental health. But then, when the players are like, going through it or doing this or doing that, the fans are still putting the heat on them, man.
Trust.
They're still putting the heat on them.
Fans are getting so excited to come out of their seats and try to kick footballers, bro.
100%.
You know who you are, bro, if you're watching. Fam.
Trust.
Always.
Bro, that's where Lingard was going through it, wasn't he, not long ago?
Yeah.
Come out, said it, everyone's like, oh, we feel this, we feel that. And then what? He's up, what? He should,
One
what,
little
you want
dance
it,
and he's a
what do you
problem.
want him to fall back into that depression? That's basically what they want. It's like, when you're in a bad place, and I think it's just a human thing as well, when you're in a bad place, a lot of people tend to be like, oh, I feel bad for him, man. Hopefully,
Yeah,
this,
but bro,
hopefully
they
that.
don't see it when you're a
When you
footballer,
get back
bro.
to
It's
the
like,
top, it's like, okay, well, he looks like he's, he looks like he's doing good. So why the fuck is he not playing? But why is this and that?
footballers, man, these fans, they want us to perform, or they want them to perform there and then. Fuck your depression.
Yeah.
That's why he gets looked at, you know what I mean?
He's sitting at home in his Lamborghini.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know, like someone was like, Ronaldo's
They
crying.
just, bro. They
Remember
just
that
see the
video of
lavish
that girl?
thing.
Yeah,
That girl that was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Ronaldo's crying in his car. Yeah. Like, bro, I read all the comments here. All Ronaldo's fans just saying, oh, yeah, he's crying in his Lamborghini. I don't know what she's talking about. And I'm looking at them like, bro, she slightly wasn't lying, bro. Like, it could be a Lambo, it could be a Ford Fiesta, bro. Like, you have to remember that if man is depression, like, it don't matter what car. It might even be worse that it's in one of those cars. It can drive much faster.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Bro, we're all human, man. We all have feelings.
You know what I mean?
And I mean, how we deal with it and how we show it, it's down to us, bro.
Yeah.
But we can't get alienated for behaving a certain way.
For real, bro.
Or having a certain feeling. You know what I mean, bro?
Well, I mean, you say that, but, society tells us otherwise, doesn't it?
No.
Society tells us otherwise. But let us see. I had one more for you. Oh, now this is a big one, yeah. And we're gonna have to tread lightly on our words here. Yeah. But Mendy.
Bust case, didn't he?
Well, he bust 7.
Most of them.
He bust 7 out of 9. 7 out of 9. That is mad. Like, do you know what? Obviously, in the ideal world, you want to just imagine that, those other 2s he's probably gonna bust as well, blah blah. But you never know. It could, I was saying
This one might stick.
it might be 2 that he really actually done. Like, not to incriminate anyone, but it might be 2 he actually done. And like everyone tried to like maybe eat off it. They were like, oh shit, yeah, bam, like, those extra 7K. No, it's possible, bro.
I don't know.
But in my head, like, it's pointing that like
just
he was just set up like from the top.
Bro, it seems like a setup, bro. How do you? It's like each
Yeah,
week was
an extra. Let's
an
slap one or 2.
extra.
Let's just one or 2.
Like, what's
But
going
they were
on there?
piling it on like fucking chips at a fucking casino, cuz.
I want to know if he's got away with 7 of them, bro. Or let's not even say get away. Let's just say that he hasn't done it.
Yeah.
What happens to the women that's gone out and said he's done X, Y, and Z and he hasn't done it? That's what I want to know, bro. You know what I mean? So he basically lied against
No, for real. Yeah, what actually happens, bro?
You know what I mean? And look at my man. What's his name? Ched Evans, bro. Ched Evans done the time.
Yeah, he done a full
He
set.
done the time.
Oh, he done a full set, bro. And
Went to
then
trial,
came
got
out and
convicted.
still got shagged.
Still
Trying
got
to get another
shagged.
club.
Still got shagged trying to go back to Sheffield United because Jessica Ennis has said, listen, if you hire him, take me off the stand, I'm pulling up my sponsorship.
Yeah.
He has to go elsewhere.
She's a pagan.
He goes and gets a retrial and he's found innocent.
She's a pagan.
He's found innocent, bro.
She's a pagan.
How do you do the time and then get found innocent afterwards, bro?
Yeah, and she's a pagan, bro. 100. She's a pagan. Look,
I prefer not to speak.
No, but you know what? Yeah,
Because if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Look, she's a pagan, bro.
Trouble.
Yeah,
I'll
look,
be in big trouble.
yeah, trust me. I'm gonna take my heat. I'm gonna take my heat. Yeah, I know Mourinho. Yeah, he says I prefer not to speak, but that was post poking eye Mourinho. Yeah, I am the poking eye Mourinho. Yeah, I'm the one that comes in and goes, yeah, I'm poking the eyes. Yeah. Like, Jessica Ennis, take your heat as well, man. Because, like, the Donny, bro, he done the time, came out. Bro, who maintains their innocence, like, after Like even R. Kelly made a mixtape called, what was that mixtape called? Sorry, I did it. Like, or I confess. Like, bro, even R. Kelly done it. Like, R. Kelly went to jail and was like, yeah, fuck it, they got me now, man. I'm definitely down. Yeah, fuck it, let's make some more money. Yeah, and he fucking made a fucking album from the set. Yeah, called, was it Sorry I Did It or whatever it was called? It's crazy. So in my head, like, why would someone maintain their innocence after serving the full set, bro? Do you know what I mean? If you've done it, you've done it.
If you've done it, you've done it. If you're still pleading your innocence.
And even after he's been found and he's been, found not guilty and I'm sorry, man, blah, blah, whatever, like, pay me. Most likely, there's still going to be people that don't know about all of this news, bro. They're just going to like, Ched Evans, oh shit, yo, he's that rapist, isn't it? Yeah. And that's the first thing that they're going to want to fling at him. Not even knowing the background of the story, not knowing that, hey, that's long been solved and whatever. Hence why I do think, if you lying that someone done something and they didn't do it, you need to serve time.
I'm telling you, bro.
How many big athletes get penalised for this type of shit, man?
It's mad, bro. I've only ever known one person to get bagged for it. One girl, bro, got bagged for lying, bro. I'll never mention names, bro, but yeah, one girl got bagged for doing it. She lied about some guy been raping her and that.
And they wrapped her up.
They wrapped her up for it, bro, because you're lying, bro. CCTV showed he didn't touch her, bro.
See, this is the problem, though. Like, when it comes to footballers, I think their main issue is they need to introvert themselves a tad bit more. Yeah, because
for real.
You're in a world where, like, unfortunately, people look at you and the first thing they say is cha-ching. Like, they're not seeing personality. They're not like, oh, he's a nice geezer. The first thing they're thinking is, yo, this guy's got peas, First of all, can I be his friend? Would he take care of me? Or then, let me try and get in a relationship with this guy, and try and maybe, I can't get in a relationship, then let me just try and get a video recording of.
And it's who you keep around you as well.
100.
Yeah, of course.
100.
Because
Mendy, your circle, they'll come back and bite you in the ass, bro.
With that being said,
they get a payday, 100.
Yeah. Mendy had one other guy or two other guys.
Yeah, because Mendy did people, in the circle,
Yeah. So it makes sense, And I don't think they were ballers, were they?
No.
Nah, so there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's unfortunate. We don't even know. They ain't uncovered the story. They might come out and be like, oh yeah, Mendy didn't do it, but those other guys did it. We don't even know.
It's true.
We actually don't even know.
It's true.
Those girls might just, it might have happened. And then, again, this is all speculation, guys, before y'all be like, oh, yo, you guys ain't Inspector Morse. Yo, yeah, don't want to be an inspector neither, don't worry. But, like, just like hypothetical world, it was not Ben or Mendy, but it was someone else in his circle that done it, Unfortunately, he's going to have to hold some corn still anyway. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
No, for real.
Like for me, like if I was Man City and we're dealing with a lawsuit, we have to pay him out, give him a little change or something, or the FA or whatever. I'm not gonna be trying to hear it if someone that he knows, someone in his circle is still the one that's done it. I'm gonna be like, yo, big man, you're a Premier League, and not only a Premier League, a top flight, top level footballer in a top stage. You can't have someone that's on that in close proximity.
Bro, you bought for 50 mils.
Do you know what I mean?
True, bro.
It's mad.
Bro, you put in the hindsight of population, bro. He's one of the best footballers in the world, bro. You start looking at population, he's up there. He's in the 1%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and to be fair, left back is a bit of a tricky position. There's not too many man.
There's not too many there, bro.
He's actually up there.
He's in the 1%, bro.
That's crazy.
Wait, so imagine now you get found. Imagine he gets acquitted and all 9.
Everything clean. Oh,
what happens?
How long has it been now, bro?
It's been a year. Over a year.
It's been a year.
I feel like it's been longer than that.
No. I think it was in just over a year.
Just over a year.
Just over a year.
So imagine he busts all.
But I do think I think it's been just over a year since. No, it's been definitely like a year and a few months because I think there was that period of time he wasn't bagged in, and then but he wasn't playing ball.
Yeah, he was released by Man City first, innit, for a bit, and then he got taken to court and stuff.
Even then, he was with Man City for from when it come out, I think at least 2 months. He was still with Man City because they hadn't really concrete anything. But when things heated up, bro, bye. It's crazy, man.
He played his last game, it was last season. Played 1 game, so it would have been at the beginning of the season. That would have been it.
I'll give you an example, bro. Look at fucking Adam Johnson.
Boy.
Yeah, Adam Johnson Imagine he sent a text to the girl saying, "Oh, why did you tell?"
August 21.
He sent a text to the girl like saying, "Why did you tell? Like, why are you being why are you being a grass? Like, why are you being a big mouth? Like, bro, telling you, someone that maintains their innocence, yeah, when the heat is facing them, yeah, it's
No, for real.
sometimes it's very difficult, especially after you've been sentenced. Do you know what I mean? Adam Johnson got that sentence in, and he was like, "Yep, that's me done." And he thought, "Fuck this bitch. Let me say why. Like, why the fuck did you do this?" Like, no, actually, like, you know, he's just a scumbag. But he accepted it when he knew the heat come. So I just find, yeah, it's a bit tricky, man. Do you know what I want to know though, bro? Because you know Mendy got with his heat in it. Okay, cool. Around about the same time, wasn't there the talks of an Everton player, right?
Oh shit!
Oh, everyone forgot. That guy just stopped playing, right? Nobody just see him.
Which player we talking
Nobody
about
see
here?
him. I don't think I'm even allowed to be mentioning his name legally because, like, legally UK we're not like. But I can say
known as a kiddie fiddler.
No, but I can say I'm allowed to say, I think legally, that in the news of his country, I think it's Iceland, they had put out that Sigurdsson was facing those kind of charges.
Kiddie fiddler.
You get me? So.
I thought even
Bro, that
about
just
him,
but you know
he went
but you know
off the radar,
do you know
bro.
what pisses me off about that, bro? It's how Mendy cannot fucking, like, bro,
Can't hide.
He
Can't
cannot hide
Can't hide,
nowhere. Bro, I'm sorry, man, but you know, I'm sorry, but me personally, I think they're both probably just as bad as each other. But in my head, when you talk about a fucking kiddie fiddler, bro, that is for me the fucking lowest of the low, bro. Why are we not talking about
that?
That
is the worst type in prison.
Why are we not talking about, man?
Them man don't last in prison, bro.
no for real, 100%.
Bro, how? And this is why, like, why is he being protected? You know, because if it was like, oh yeah, up in the air, blah blah, he would come back to the squad, yeah, and the club would just like deny that it was ever him, even though people would know, and you know, you wouldn't be able to say nothing because it would have been cleaned up out of the window. So
How long's he been gone for?
bro, he's been gone for around about the same time as Mendy.
Yeah, it's true, you know.
Is it not
was
longer?
around about the same time, bro, and I've not heard nothing from him, bro. I remember it was Delphi boy that come out pissed. Remember, was it Delph or was it what's the other one? Might have been Delph.
What do you do?
That come out and he was burning. He was switching that they said someone the same age as him, basically. So because he was away for a piece, but I'm not. Was it Delph though? It's definitely an England player. One of those kind of England players, you know, the fringe ones, the ones that have been around for time, but never.
Yeah, July. No, his was before Mendy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just slightly by a
He's
month.
been gone for a while, isn't it?
You see what I'm saying? So like, bro, why is that just fucking, you know, evaporated into thin air? You know?
Yeah, bro. No one spoke about it.
Bro,
Okay, so
did
it says the last thing on here says he wasn't charged. This was in October 22. He weren't charged, but still under a travel ban.
He's under a travel ban.
Yeah, that's what it says. That's the last thing that's been said.
from his country.
I believe so.
But what I don't understand is, why is he on a travel ban? So basically, what they're like. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know, like this. You know, like if you get like if this information is with Benjamin Mendy, this is all we have on him. We're gonna see all sorts of articles with all sorts of speculation. Where is the speculation?
It's true.
Where is the speculation? I need it because, bro, that one for me was too much. When I saw that, when I heard like dealing with underage, I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? You know, and then
Did Everton even release a statement about that?
they did. They did. No, that's why. Who played for Everton? Did Duff play for Everton?
Yeah, Fabian Duff.
He might.
Yeah.
Fabian
So
Duff
I think
played
it
for
was Delph at the time. He was away for the exact same period of time that Sigurdsson got bagged. Yeah, and Delph, I think the story was people were like all over his Twitter, all over his Instagram, all over his social media, trashing him, saying like, yo, listen, someone said your age and you're not there. Like, you're this, you're that. So he came out, made a public statement saying, look, he's disappointed that the club, you know, didn't go about it the right way. You know, mentioning just age obviously incriminates too many people, and it incriminated him. Obviously, he got a lot of heat. He's still getting heat. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that it's even affected other players, bro, and it's still just been swept under like it's nothing. I need to know what is going on.
Because I think we've heard more about the Ronaldo scandal.
Bro, because we only hear about
than Sigurdsson's.
We only hear about the court. Like, Ronaldo's obviously angered some powerful, like, you know, it's the same thing as Andrew Tate. Yeah, these guys have all angered people that have too much say in the things that circulate, you know, commercially. So in terms of, you know, Andrew Tate got banned off all of, you know, everything, Uber, blah, blah, blah. He said he couldn't even get Uber, like, you had to fake account. Yeah, like, they can control that. So the minute they've got something, oh yeah, that message is too strong. Like, you are trying to empower people. It's like, nah. They press the switch and everything turns upside down. Do you know what I mean? The Andrew Tate thing is just an easy example, but the Ronaldo one was crazy because in that time we've seen things that if Ronaldo done, we would have been like, Messi done that shit. Messi done that shit. Step into managers. He's you know, he's handballing in the middle of the field. He was playing a little bit dirty. You know, he was showing a lot of gamesmanship and a bit of unsporting behavior. And if it was Ronaldo, I know what the heat would be.
100%.
You know, there was videos of Ronaldo looking upset for a split second. Why? Because they just caught that one moment they looked upset.
Yeah.
The later on, you see in the pictures that there's pictures of Ronaldo even jumping over the man when he scored. Like Ronaldo, literally, they all celebrate and he's jumped over everyone. Like, why didn't you show that? Because it paints the picture that you don't want portrayed. So that's all it is. Like, that's why I'm thinking. And, you know, not to say it, bro, but, you know, it turns out it might be, you know, a hell of people in the media been protecting a hell of, you know, kiddie fiddlers for a very long time.
No, for real, 100%.
You know?
It's if the narrative fits, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like them
man.
ones.
That's what it is. And football, unfortunately, is a strong place of influence, man. Like,
A very strong place.
you know, Andrew Tate, yeah, he drops this bar and he's like, oh, a bunch of people running around. So, you know, acting like barbarians over football. Like, you can tell he's burning, yeah? Like, but the truth is, he's not lying. Like, people will run around for barbarian. People will treat football like religion. No, people do treat football like religion.
True.
So it's an easy go-to place to manipulate, to use some sort of, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro. Like, it turns out every message that's out there is controlled. But nah, I don't think I want to let that one go, man. I need to find out what's going on with that,
True.
that Sigurdsson.
I'm actually going to do some deep research onto that now.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
That's gone quiet.
Yeah,
It's
man.
too quiet, bro.
Yeah, man.
Quiet, bro.
But on that note, man,
wanna
fuck those guys. You know, you know, the guys that make
Nasty
the
guys,
sport
bro.
ugly,
You know
the
what I
guys
mean?
that, you know, contribute the ugly to the sport, and not the right kind of ugly. At least, you know, if you're gonna contribute ugly, do some Sergio Ramos shit. You know what I mean? You know, these lot doing off the ball stuff. But yo, Premier League, yeah, we might as well, since we're like coming down to our last, what is it? We're looking at about 20 minutes. We might as well do our roundup. Yeah, we're looking at Premier League. What you feeling, Big H? What you feeling for Aston Villa?
I don't know, brother. Too much of a mixed bag, brother. I can never give a prediction on them, man, bruv. One week you're thinking, you know what, we're looking decent. Another week you're thinking, nah. I think for us, for it to be a good season, we'd have to finish. If we could finish 10th, we'll be like, yeah, we've done well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done
Where are you
well.
right now?
We are 12th, I think. It's either 11th or 12th.
Okay.
But obviously, we're still not out of the relegation scrap. I think we're 5 points off it. You know what I'm saying? So we're still
it's
in
that-
it.
No, I
that
think
point.
I think Villa are good enough to come out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got to stay consistent. We're not a consistent team. 1 week, they're like, yeah.
But their recruitment's been decent, man.
That's, on paper, our
Yeah.
team's dope. You're thinking, wow, you got
Yeah,
this guy,
yeah,
that guy,
yeah,
this guy.
yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
But I think the surprise package out of all of that, like no one's clocked onto, is Ashley Young, bro. Ashley Young's doing his
Bro, he's been
Yeah.
balling out, bro.
Yeah.
doing his thing at right back.
Yeah,
It's just like,
he
yo,
bloody owes you, man, bruv.
it's mad, bro.
I was there, bro. I was there that day, bro. He's playing against Villa for Man U, bro. Throwing his legs up in the air against Villa, bro. Your first game back, yeah, and you dive and get a pen, bro.
Dived, bro.
You absolute scumbag. You owe Villa your blood clot life, bro. You owe Villa your soul, yeah? No, real talk, bro. You owe Villa his soul, bro. But I was there, Hesk, bro. I was moving like a Villa fan. I was burning, but I was like, what?
Well, he was getting
Bro,
memes like the RKO and that.
But-
But Randy Orton at the end of it, he dived.
The Randy Orton, bro. I don't know where. Like, bro, the era where guys were literally, VAR, you came way too late, man. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, I think even the referees had packed in that kind of diving by the time VAR come. They've packed in like all the hazards, like technical dive, like hazards diving was technical, bro.
Very technical.
Because like you have to go
Very
very,
technical,
slow mo to see that he put his leg there, not the other way around. Like you have to go. So that like, you know, he made it an art form. Yeah, I think even with VAR, they would have still got a lot of his ones wrong. But yeah, man, like Ashley Young, man, like, you know, respect to him for trying to do his thing, trying to work his way back in. But you owe Villa your soul.
He's doing it now, bro.
He's been balling out, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's it, man. Play your soul out, bro. And when you leave, you retire. Yeah, you retire, bro. You play to the age.
This will be his last gig.
Yeah, man. When you're done, you retire.
But how old is he?
37, bro.
Yeah, and then you ask for a coaching role. Yeah, that you have to dedicate your life to them, bro. You dived against them the minute they let you go, bro. Nah, man.
I was saying before you left,
some of these experienced players are like, they just age like fine wine.
I'm telling you,
trust me. Ashley Young don't look like he's aging.
No, he don't look like he's aging, bro.
Coutinho, oh my God, he's still. You know what I mean? Bro, Coutinho could wear a school uniform and I'll believe it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jesse Lingard as well, bro.
Yeah, Lingard is bare.
He looks like a young. He looks like he belongs in a college.
Especially when he does all the dancing. I think that's why people are burning.
Yeah.
Because all these motherfuckers, they're 30, looking at the mirror like, damn, I'm looking 50. Yeah, and this nigga's like, damn, I'm still looking 21.
He's looking like he belongs in Wolf Forest College.
Lingard's 30, innit?
Bro,
not even like he belongs in UEL, bro. I can see him at UEL, bro.
But you know that's why everyone was saying, oh yeah, Lingard, he's a prospect forever and that, like, he's forever.
He's been a prospect since 28.
Because, bro, even when he was 25, 26, 27, we were looking at him thinking, yeah, he's got years in him. Because we're not clocking, it's the black don't crack that was saving my man, bro. Actually, the legs were still like, his legs were still going. Yeah, but the skin was saying, yeah, this guy's got loads of years in him, man. Do you get me? I think
he has, bro.
I think that's partially why Ronaldo had to go for the Botox, bruv. You get me? He definitely went for the Botox, bro, because he's like, yo, I have to look young as well.
Oh, yeah,
you know, to play young, you look young.
But Ibra hasn't aged like that, though.
Do you know what it is, yeah, though? Ibra sort of looked a bit older already at some point. Yeah, and he sort of grew into that form and sort of never changed. Yeah. He's never changed.
Even Giroud, bro.
Yeah, Giroud. Do you know what though? Those are groomers though, man. Those guys groom themselves different, bro. They clean. You know what I mean? Giroud is
scrub up, bro.
Giroud is blatantly a bloody Calvin Klein bloody
model. Yeah,
he is model, bro. Definitely, bro.
100.
Even some of his celebrations, I'm looking at him like, bro, you raised the eyebrow, like you did that for the girl them, but the girl them ain't even watching this, bro. But they're probably watching it for you now, bro. You get me? But yeah, bro. Like I won't lie, like it's. You know, that's the game, bro. Some of those guys, you know, they love the grooming aspect of it, so they have to make sure that they're looking nice and clean.
No, for real.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. You know, but, you know, if it was Roy Keane, do me a favour. Yeah, he would not have it. He would not have it.
Do me a favour.
He would not have it. Roy Keane, man.
Just combing his hair. Do me a favour. Just put in a challenge.
I like it. He's about to win a header. He's about to win a header. He's combing his hair.
He's worried about combing his hair. Do me a favour.
Roy Keane, a legend, bro.
He's a legend,
No,
bro.
listen, if there's one person I can get on this show in this fucking in the lifespan of this podcast, it would be Roy Keane, but I need to get him on here, bruv. I would have a list of like 50 annoying things that any old school geezer would just find annoying. Yeah, and bro, you know we would just wait, dancing in the corner. Do me a favor. Like he'll be asking. We were watching a compilation, but it's like every second. But to be fair, it comes down to it was the Dan Burns. It was the Dan Burns tweet. Yeah, that Dan Burns tweet we were talking about earlier on. And I went through the thread, and there's just a picture of, you know, when he was switching at De Gea and Maguire. You know, and he had his hair all messy, his suit looked like he looked like he was in a Gripson match. Old school Gripson match, bro. He looked so rough. And he was just there like just heavy breathing, like
that Maguire. Shocking.
And
those two defenders.
Roy Keane, man.
He's the guy, bro.
Bro, he cannot have it. And to be fair, to a degree, like I know a lot of people are like, he's living in the past and whatnot, but I'm just with let's just say about 85% of what he says, I'm completely with.
Yeah,
No,
Like,
bro.
I'm like, mate, yeah, you're damn right. Like, hey, Dan Burns, you haven't even won the league yet. Do me a favor. Like, honestly, you know, they are in a good. I'd argue that Dan Burns is in a good place. You know, but then again, I'd argue that Nottingham Forest are in a good place as well. Well, I mean, they're playing, they're trying, they're getting little bits and bobs. They're getting 1, 2. They're not going to expect to do a run like Fulham. It took Fulham how many how many relegations and comebacks for them to
Fulham and
establish
Norwich, them
themselves.
yo-yo teams, bro.
So I feel like, you know, they came in, they didn't look too shaky at first, and then I think they just had their, you know, they haven't got the quality.
They made like what 11 signings?
Yeah. They haven't got and even if they have got the quality, they haven't got the setup yet. Like 11 signings is mad. But, you know, all them guys are thinking, yo, let me grab it. You know, I swear Kouyaté went there, innit?
So random.
Fucking
like,
hell, bro.
Kouyaté, man at Lodi from Atletico Madrid.
Bro, Lodi, bro.
Dennis
What?
from
Mad thing, bro.
well, who was Dennis playing for? Wolves, Watford, didn't it? Watford, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually mad. Yeah, their signings are crazy.
Where are they on the table?
They're just doing
They're
a QPR.
doing all right, you know, they're 13th.
Yeah, but they're doing.
Go, they won like 2 or 3 on the bounce, no?
Yeah. But they're not looking like what most of the renegade like Southampton.
They expected them to be bottom. Everyone was
What's
taking them rock
Southampton
bottom.
saying?
Southampton slap rock bottom, bro.
Bro,
But then they get a result.
Yeah,
They won against they beat Everton, innit?
The bottom 3 are all on 15 points. All of them. West Ham, Everton, Southampton. Mad.
But bro, there isn't that much like splitting them apart.
I'm telling you, no, there's no gap, bro. Like, we're Villa.
Arsenal just took all
Villa
the
are
points,
11th.
boy.
We are actually we're 10 points off the relegation zone. Yeah, it's 10 points, bro. Yeah, because the bottom 3 all on 15.
Fuck, you know.
Man, this season was the techie one, man.
So Nottingham Forest are what 5 points off the
Arsenal
drop.
What you say, fam?
You know, I'd like to say Arsenal going to win the league, but
Yeah. Experience doesn't allow.
you know what? Yeah, every December to January, Arsenal going to that time they go on the sickest run every season, bro. They're always near the top. December, January. After December, January, some fuckeries always happens, and we find ourselves in Europa League spot.
So when do we need to ask you for you to feel like you know what they're going to do it?
Let me tell you something, bro. End of the January window is when you ask me.
Yeah.
If we don't
End of January.
End of
if we
January
do
window.
not buy, like put it this way, if we do not buy a centre, like put it this way, Partey, yeah. When Partey is not in the squad, if we have not bought a CDM out and out, we have to have bought, like, for instance, a Tielemans, yeah, that allows us to employ maybe a different style, but still without compromising the midfield. Because what would happen if we don't buy another one is Xhaka has to drop into that Partey role, or they're going to try and play Sambi Lokonga.
Will suit that role?
I think Tielemans will change the style for when we don't have it, but he'll still keep it ticking. I think that it would allow. Maybe Xhaka won't be as fluid going forward, yeah, but it would allow Tielemans in a more deep line playmaking role coming up towards the edge of the box. He's more dangerous coming up to the edge of the box, what we've seen, man. And I just think that if we don't buy anything in that midfield, having to move people around, moving one player makes us have to move another player because of our style, and it makes us have to move another player. So if we can at least get a player with a certain level of quality, at least in the build-up.
Man, we need it fast.
Yeah,
as well.
at least in the build-up aspect. Because, bro, when Partey don't play, like, them, man, it's like, bro, the back four can make about 500 passes, bro. Like, 500 passes to each other, yeah? Struggling to find one link-up. I saw it the other day, bro. We won that game. It was against Oxford, I think it was. But, bro, how is the
Lukonga was too safe. He was getting it and then giving it back to them. He goes home a lot.
He goes home.
There's a League 2 team on that.
And you see Partey runs to 2-man, spin, slip it between the two of them, and then fucking penetrate that forward.
But then that also comes with the experience of playing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, no, but at the same time, you know, age, regular playing, whatever. For us to get a player that's going to be for him and doing his job is almost impossible.
It's true.
But that's why I said, like, a Tielemans would make the difference. You know, this talk of maybe Zinchenko in the middle. I'll trust Zinchenko in the middle if you added Tielemans there and then put Tierney out wide, out left back.
But he does it, though.
I'll trust that. But I don't trust it so much when, you know, you take Partey out and then you put Zinchenko. That's too big. That's too big shoes to fill.
Yeah, too big of a difference.
You know, so you know, it's just a tough one for me, man. It's really, really.
I think, bro, you know what it is? I just want to see players just get signed.
Yeah.
This window, 2-3
intent,
players.
bro, intent.
To show you mean business.
Just to show that we mean business. I don't care who it is.
Mikhailo Mudryk,
show me what you mean
that
business.
Mikhailo Mudryk one was peak, bro. Not that I wanted him. Don't get me wrong. I personally was always.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? I actually don't.
I was screaming. Mikhailo Mudryk.
Chelsea paid the fee that Shakhtar wanted.
Oh, that's
really and truly.
With no question asked.
Yeah.
100 million euros.
Oh, okay, so straight up, no,
Straight up.
no,
So
add-ons and none of them things.
I think the most Arsenal wanted to pay was like what 70.
what? No, to be fair, I think we were going to go up to 75.
Yeah,
but,
75.
But the problem,
Chelsea just gave
I
him
think
100.
they were willing to accept it as well. But the problem was, okay, 75, but we're not going to give you the large lump sum up front, and they were not with that.
Yeah,
And they offered him 50k a week,
so
but Chelsea offered him 100. But 8-year contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, we saw it, bro.
Yeah, well, is he sorted? I mean, you become a bad boy player. What do? You're gonna have to throw your toys out the pram.
Bro, your release clause is gonna be
mad. But he's gonna have to throw his toys out the pram.
Yeah, bro.
Is he gonna lift Chelsea like that?
That's actually gonna be mad.
Is he actually gonna lift Chelsea like that?
And you know what? Yeah, he looks good, but to me, he's only had 20 games. Yeah, in his fucking senior career.
He's only scored 12 goals, no?
Yeah, which is big. 12 goals, 20 games. Yeah, cool. But 20 games in your senior career. This could be.
You go to
This
Chelsea
could
on a
be
big
just.
expectation, bro.
You know that not. I don't want to say beginner's luck, but this could just be that. You know that wind. It's just carrying you. You're going. Yeah. We don't know what's gonna happen when he hits the hurdle.
Yeah.
Psychologically, where he's at. Yeah. We just.
And where does he play? What position?
As a
Left wing,
As a winger.
mainly, but apparently you can go across the front.
You know, Chelsea don't do too good with number 9s, bro.
Yeah,
They don't like 9s, bro.
Bro, I even saw reports of them wanting to sell Sterling.
That's insane. That's insane. But to be fair, like Graham Potter's come in there after several signings, so it's almost like
And more are still coming, bro.
yeah, like
His, innit?
I don't. Like, are those his? Like,
I
is
don't know.
Mikhailo? I don't think Mikhailo Mudryk
No,
is
but
his.
you know it's
I think it's
you know it's not theirs. Look at the
imposes-
profiles that he had at Brighton,
yeah.
and then look at the profiles that they're signing now.
Yeah, it's not his, bro.
He's definitely not his.
No disrespect.
Did
to the man.
Basuma
He
go
ain't got
before he
credibility
went?
like
Huh?
Did Basuma go before Graham Potter?
No, Graham Potter sold Basuma.
That's mad. Like Basuma's the kind of player I would have thought would have probably done one or two bits and bobs in Chelsea, and then under Graham Potter. But there you have it. He ain't going from Tottenham to Chelsea. They're not doing business like that.
No,
bro.
I'm seeing that Trossard wants to leave Brighton. Arsenal winning.
So,
You know what it is, yeah? With Arsenal,
But he's 28.
I don't know. I don't know or even care who we're gonna go for at this stage. Yeah? I just need to know intent. Yeah, I need to know. Okay, don't leave that Partey role. You know, we know no one can do what Partey does in that role. You know, a lot of people arguing about Casemiro and all these guys and statistics and whatever. You know, everyone hates a stat man, innit? You get me? Everyone hates someone that just looks at stats. If you look at the football, Partey not being there doesn't allow Arsenal to play the fluidity we need to play, the fluidity that we play normally. So if we go out of that, that's why I said wait till the end of the window. Actually, originally I said wait till the 5th of November because we would have that was the Chelsea game, 6th of November or 5th, or whichever. That was the Chelsea game. But I was like, after one Man City game got moved, yeah, so that already, shook me up a little bit, thinking, they might try and crash our story later.
Oh, we got to play them twice, no?
twice, yeah.
FA Cup and the league.
No. Oh, if we're playing them FA Cup,
because they're basically three times, because we've got them in the next round.
Yeah. So
I'm scared for that one.
the only thing that I can say,
That was gonna be serious,
after that
man.
FA Cup, yeah, like we would see, like, how do they fare against a team that has a bit more than just the football? Yeah, Pep Guardiola would know Arteta, know some of the tactics he's employing. He would also know some of the players and their styles very well, the players that he's managed and the players he hasn't. I'm sure he's a very big scholar when he's doing his research. So I that game will be more than just who plays better. It could be a game of him just trying to nullify what he knows about us. The only thing I can say is he's showing a bit of fragility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing a little bit of, when he threw his toys out the Prem and said, "Oh yeah, we're not winning the Premier League, we're not winning this." I was like,
The thing is, we know Man City can be beaten.
Yeah.
Who done them the other day? Was it Southampton?
No.
Who got a result against him?
Obviously, United got theirs.
Well, Man
last.
U beat them 2-1.
Yeah, and then
Someone else.
before was it before
There was
that?
someone
I'm
before
sure.
that. There was someone before that.
I'm sure it was Southampton. No, someone like that.
It might have been
Oh,
Southampton.
yeah, in the
you know.
cup.
Southampton,
Yeah,
innit?
in the
Yeah.
cup. Yeah.
Oh no, but in the cup they trashed them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Was it? I think it was 2-0.
They deserve to win it.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember watching that game actually. Yeah, they were popping City.
So it's like, yeah, we know they can be beaten, but it's obviously just finding a way to deal with.
What do you think about
their
Haaland
players
at the moment?
Bro, the guy, the beast, bro.
No, he is, but do you know what, yeah, bro? The games that they've lost, bro, he ain't been able to do anything about it. Do you know what,
To be fair, I haven't even watched the games they've lost.
Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, what I'm seeing is like, and I said this before, yeah, and I told you this before as well. Yeah, you see the Man City team that you see now, nowhere near as potent as the Yaya Toure City.
Oh yeah.
Or the Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Silva trio. Yeah, those that was that trio done 100, so it's easy to use that one.
Mm-hmm.
But even the Yaya Toure one, that they didn't do the numbers, but probably because the competition around them was a bit stiffer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when I look at sort of this midfield, I feel like to a degree, Pep Guardiola knows that in Haaland he hasn't got the kind of striker that he deals with normally. Yeah,
No, he hasn't. Yeah.
a striker that only can get you goals. Like that's it. He ain't gonna do what Aguero does. He ain't gonna do what even Ibra does. And probably that's the closest player you can find to him. He ain't gonna do what Ibra does. Like he can do everything in terms of goal scoring, but he can't do anything in terms of the build-up play. That shit that I used to tell Henry when Henry's bagging and he's still subbing him off at half time. Yeah, I don't think he can tell Haaland that shit. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like almost the Haaland deal, let me be honest with you, I feel like it wasn't a Pep Guardiola deal. I feel like it was Haaland is making a move. He's one of the biggest names in the world.
That's good.
And Man City have a good footing to get him because of his dad. Yeah, your dad played here. That's a good footing to get him.
Mm.
And they took the footing. And I feel like Pep Guardiola probably accepted that because he knew that, what else? Let him go to Manchester United or Chelsea, let him go to a rival, we're in trouble. So I feel like he backed him against the wall there.
Mm-hmm.
And like now Pep Guardiola, if you saw the first couple games, they were popping their game, but Haaland wasn't touching the ball. Yeah.
And then
all the talk is about the goals he scored.
Yeah,
He touched the ball
scored
7
8
times.
times, bro.
Touched the ball 7 times.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
And they were moaning about it. Yeah. But it made sense. You can moan about it, but it's like, yo, that's all he's got there to do for you. And I think he compromised his style. Started accommodating strikers a bit more. Haaland's getting these crazy goals, as you can see. Yeah. But if Haaland or the delivery that can go to Haaland gets stopped, yeah, Haaland gets nullified. He looks scary.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you find a way to stop him,
yeah.
because bro, look when he scored. I think was it his first or the second goal against West Ham, when he literally just curved his run and just ran through the 2 centre halves.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We got to find a way to stop that, bro. Because if that happens, we're fucked.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And he runs with so much pace and power, bro. Like it's not easy.
And do you know what my problem is actually with Arsenal and Haaland at the moment? Yeah, is the kind of defenders we got. Yeah, we got Saliba, we got Zinchenko. I point those two out the most because even though people would argue those are I don't want to say our best defenders. I'll say those are our best technical defenders, but actually our best defenders is Ben White and Gabriel. Because they are the actual defender. Like, I feel like Saliba's made a few mistakes this season. He will make a mistake against Haaland if he tries to play like that. If he tries to play too neat, yeah, Haaland is a ruffian. He's a physical player. It's not the same as going against Mbappe. Okay, you know how to handle pace and all this, bro. You're gonna have to handle someone that's gonna try and bulldoze it through you. And when he gets a chance, he's putting that leg on it. Yeah, you're gonna have to die for that. I worry about William Saliba in that situation. People always scream this, Gabriel, but Gabriel this season ain't been our liability. Mistakes come from Zinchenko, even though 90% of the time he's done it right. Yeah, that little 10% that he's done it wrong because of his position, it's a bit peak for us. And Saliba's done it directly in front of goal. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Scored an own goal, lost the ball in front of the goal, bloody ended up gifting it to the player he buries. And then he's made a couple mistakes that he's cleaned up. One of them, the other one, they missed.
I think the mistake was always coming because he was getting too good for him, bro.
Yeah. And I think that's a humbling.
Yeah, so now he's humbled.
He needs to work on that a bit, and he needs to remember that is that's a possibility against You know, and unfortunately, against Haaland, probably the kind of possibility that will cost you the game. So yeah, man, the Arsenal versus Man City, that will most likely be a decider. But actually, Man U on the weekend, that's probably the decider, really. Like, that's a good decider because they're the only team that's really tested us out of everyone we faced so far.
Man, you switched it on, bro.
Yeah, for real. They turned it around, bro.
Newcastle.
Hoy. How long is Bruno Guimaraes out for? Because he rolled his ankle last game. He rolled it, bro. I saw the roll. I was watching it live. I was like, ew. You know, like,
serious.
It was quick. You know them? Yeah, it was quick. But when they showed it in slow-mo, they showed how much it rolled. They showed how much it rolled. It rolled all the way, brother. The ankle was facing, the studs was facing that way.
It's probably out for a while, then, isn't it?
Yeah, bro, he come back on, he was limping on it, but you know that heavy limp? It wasn't and man, like, you can see his players looking at him, they want to give it to him, they spin off and they have to go wide because he couldn't touch the ball at first. Got a little bit of circulation in it, I think it was all right to a degree, but still, whenever you have to turn up the pace, you see him have to limp again. Bro, I saw that, I was like, that is peak. That looks like a 6-weeker at least. Do you know what I mean? Wait, that's 45-minute mark. But that looks like a 6-weeker at least, man. You know, hopefully it's just a sprain. But the way that ankle was facing, bro.
Isn't it?
Sorry?
Van de Beek is done as well, man.
Swear down.
Yeah, he's finished, bro.
What happened?
Season's done.
His knee, I think.
Is that what was wrong with him the whole time?
Did he hyperextend his knee?
Because we were
something like that.
He was, to be honest, bro. He never really found momentum here.
Yeah, no, it's been
I mean?
bad for him, bro. He even got loaned out to Everton. Peak.
Yeah, that's mad.
Worst place to be right now, bro.
Trust.
I thought that would have rejuvenated.
Yeah, everyone's thinking
it
it was
was
good.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah,
It didn't happen for him.
Probably just one of those players that, you know, I can only play good when I'm playing around the techie guys that I'm used to.
Yeah, it's I guess like that, man. Not every climate's for everybody, bro. You know what I mean?
He's a good player, bro.
No, he is.
And this place will make you believe he's not.
Yeah. No, he's a very good player, bro, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes the moves away from home are not always for you, man.
Yeah, man.
It's difficult to come to a big club and ball out.
So what is he saying? Retired now completely, or?
Man, he's out for the season. No, the rest of the season.
Yeah, he's done.
Done, man.
Yeah, he should just like go back to Holland, man. You know, get a good run of games.
It's like, bro, look at Ziyech.
Yeah.
I forgot how good Ziyech was.
Yeah.
Ajax, fucking
the demon.
Him and Neres, bro, on the wing. It's different.
Yeah.
Comes to Chelsea.
That's
Half of the play he was,
bro.
but then you watch him in the walk. Him and Soufal.
Yeah, they're doing the Mazes on their J's.
Just makes you forget how good these men actually are, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, but this also calls for that shift, bro. This is the shift. Yeah, like now it's not just like cop. It's like you have to cop with reason now. You know, I think Chelsea are gonna feel the heat of copping out Mikhailo Mudryk. I really hope it don't ruin Mudryk to the end, but I think they're gonna feel some heat off the back of that. He ain't gonna give you 100 million worth of a fucking deal. And if you're going for 8 years, they're gonna probably loan him out soon. Do you know what I mean? You know, they had De Bruyne once upon a time. That guy cannot. Those guys cannot be sold to anyone right now. Like Liverpool will not let you do anything to grab Salah. You know, they had to let Mane go. That's how bad they didn't want to let Salah go. Do you get me?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Because like I would argue that like I can't pick between the two, whichever one. I think I'll keep Mane, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but bro, it's proven. Look, Mane's at the team now.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
So yeah, it's crazy. Go back to where you come from and enjoy football there, man. The way you know it.
100%.
Just go to a team that suits your style of play.
It's not by force. You know, sometimes not by force Premier League, man.
It's not
by force Premier
Some
League.
of the greatest players never touched Premier League, bro.
No, Mikhailo Mudryk, he's looking like, I need the Premier League. Bro, you're a young boy, man. You know what I mean? No one's even questioning your credibility yet, man. You know what I mean? Give yourself a couple more years, come to the Prem, like...
Come back a man, bro.
You know what I mean?
Become a man first.
Guys want to go hit the ground running. Okay, fair dues. There's only one place you want to be right now if you want to hit the ground running, bro. I already said it, man. If you want to hit the ground running and you're a young buck and you got something about you, go to Arsenal, man. Go to Arsenal. We'll look at you. But if you ain't got nothing about it, Bellingham should go to Arsenal, bro. The way Arsenal's playing, bro. But
we would never, probably best suited, bro.
Arsenal would never, ever. I can't even picture Arsenal spending 150 on anyone. If Messi said, I want to go to Arsenal today, I think they'll be like, hey, listen, guys, this is a very, very strong call, but I don't think we can do this. I don't think they'll do it. 150.
No, they won't.
150.
Arsenal ain't doing it.
They won't, bro.
Come on, man. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. And I'll take him all day. I'll even I'll be like, yo, let's go with the buckets or whatever. Let's go crowdfund. You know what I mean? But,
What's the most we spent on a player?
Pepe, bro.
70 or 80?
75.
And we got bumps, bro.
Yeah. That's why they won't spend 150, bro.
They're definitely not going to touch 150.
That's how they're gonna say.
Pepe's
You know,
everyone, bro.
Lil, they were definitely laughing at Arsenal.
Yeah, they laughed,
bro.
yeah.
No, but
Big
with
business,
that,
bro.
no, but with that being said, what he was doing at Lille.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even discredit him as a player because at Lil, bro, this guy was different gravy, bro.
Yeah, some environments are just not for certain people.
Okay,
It's just like-
And then he came here. You're just seeing it in glimpses. But what happened?
You know what? Yeah.
But then it's not for everyone, isn't it?
If you know Atletico, if they weren't playing ball, I wanted João Felix. I know they were playing ball. They don't want to. They're not putting any buy clause on any loan for him. Yeah, they just put a high fee on him and said, "Listen, have him for the rest of the season, pay his wages," because what they know that he is not thriving under Simeone because of style. That's it. They know 100%. And I think they just don't want to take the L. Like, they're going on like, oh, it gives us signs, he signed an extension, it's giving us a sign that Simeone's leaving. No, I don't think so.
Simeone's been there for a while.
Bro, listen, and to be fair, why would you get rid of someone that can compete with the big dogs and you don't have to do anywhere near as much, I guess, financial work?
Yeah, for real.
Come on, and on top of that, like, he's a threat to every team that comes to him. Like, everyone that plays against them,
Simeone.
Simeone, Atletico, they're just a threat. Like, you go there knowing that, like, if you get a goal, you're lucky. So it's quite scary. It's quite scary what they did with Felix, but I know for sure that they are. It's almost like a showcase. They're putting him out to Chelsea as a showcase. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to showcase him out, and then come summer, after he's already signed the extension, which is weird, and I would have called foul play on that myself. They just want him to showcase himself. He's gonna go out there, look so sick, and then they're gonna be like, okay, guys, nothing less than 100. Because they spent 124, 125 on him, bro.
They want to make back the money, bro.
Bro, they need to get as much of that back as possible, bro.
Probably gone to the worst team, bro. Chelsea.
What, his loan fees, what? 20 mil?
It was
Just under.
I think it was like
18.
19 or 18 in total. It was like 11 mil.
For 6 months.
11 mil.
That's a
11
lot.
mil
No, 6 months,
fee
bro.
Plus wages.
We're talking what?
Then
5
now
months
what?
worth of ball.
Now he's off for 3 games.
Bro, imagine me and Clipper done the maths the other day, bro. Yeah, it was. What was it? It was we just said 20 mil. Yeah. No, sorry, we said 12 mil is what we went for. The 12 mil mark. Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, he just chopped off a whole month off that. He's chopped off 2 mil, bro. 2 mil of that fucking fee has now gone to guy doing some personal training and drills.
This is bad, isn't it?
Man, it's 2 mil for the drills, and then give us 5. We're gonna give you the 10 mil for the 5 months. That is a burner. But with that being said, like, everyone that Chelsea bought, I would argue, are so good. Yeah, and all of them can't show anything. Like, Koulibaly's looking a bit off in a Chelsea shirt. And bro, I saw Koulibaly for Napoli. He's looking like a fucking beast.
Because that team was already gelled, bro.
Yeah, but in Chelsea, man, he's doing. It's looking like Van Dijk when Van Dijk come back from injury, and now he's trying to carry guys, and he ain't even got that much legs left for you. Yeah, that's what it was looking like to me, man. It's rough.
No, we'll see. Chelsea can turn it around.
Yeah, probably.
It's Chelsea, isn't it?
Where you predict? Where you predicting them for?
Wait, where are they now?
I want to say they're 10th, bro.
I feel like they're 10th.
They're somewhere,
like
innit?
them and Liverpool are 9th and 10th, bro.
I feel like they're 10th.
Yeah, they are 10th,
yeah,
innit?
Liverpool 9th, Chelsea 10th.
There you go.
3
Oh,
points.
shit.
3 points
Liverpool
in
got
front
finessed by Brighton the other day, innit?
Yeah. It was a tidying, bro. It was a tidying. Like, every time I say, no, Liverpool, don't worry, man, they're going to find their form. It's like every time I open my mouth, it gets worse, bro.
No, but I think Liverpool proves they can find their form.
Bro,
It's there.
No, they creep up.
bro, they probably need to find someone in the transfer. I haven't studied them enough, but they need to find someone somewhere in the transfer market that's good because the quality that they've got is insane.
They signed Gakpo, no?
Bro, they've got Gakpo, Diaz, Jota, Firmino still, Salah, Harvey Elliott.
Yeah.
He's been looking good when he's playing.
Oh yeah, but Harvey Elliott's cold,
You
bro.
know what I mean, bro? When I look at the numbers in that forward line, it is insane. You know, and you know it's scary that one player like Mane can tip the balance off like that, bro.
But I'm upset that one player didn't flourish there, man. Naby Keita.
Yeah.
He's gone in the summer, innit?
Yeah.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah. Every Liverpool fan wants him gone though.
Yeah, they want him out.
They're
bro.
tired of him.
I just don't know what happened with him, bro.
He looked like he had a good start though. He looked like he was very warm.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He looked like
but
he was
even
a part of the
before they
squad.
bought him at his previous club, he was very good, Naby Keita, man.
Yeah.
You know what I always say? Sometimes I can't wait for certain men to retire. I want to hear the real story, bro. I want to know what's going on behind the scenes, bro. You know what I mean? So Fabian Delph, if you're watching, bro, we need to hear from you, G. What was you saying to Pep in that flipping changing room, bro? Rattled everyone in there about just do the basics. It's the fundamentals of football. You're gonna tell Pep and the man just do the basics.
Do the basics.
Straight up, bro. I hear it, bro.
Listen, it's probably because Pep tells you as soon as you get in front of goal, you look across, pass it backwards. Like I don't know. Pep is very, very like.
He seems like he says some shit.
Yeah, he's very pass orientated. It's like if you can make the pass look better than the goal, make sure it does.
For real.
It's like I'm sorry, you ain't had Xavi and Iniesta for almost a decade, man. Like,
let it go.
you,
It's time to move on, bro.
you need to move on. Those players don't exist no more. You know, and the guys that are even close to them, yeah, every time we say they're close, they just start falling off. Like that's how it is. It's not easy to fill in them kind of shoes. You know, the Pirlos, as you said, actually, players with personality, man. Players with personality, it just don't exist anymore like that. And the ones that do exist, they're the best.
It's true.
They're the best. The ones that don't have personality, they just look like every other winger. They look like every other striker, every other centre mid. You know.
Well, even speaking of personality, I saw some video of Ibrahimovic. They asked him about Carlos Vela, innit? Because they're saying Carlos Vela.
Oh, yeah.
Let's play in the MLS or something. He goes, wait, hold on. Because how old is he? He's 29. Okay. Has he done well in Europe? No.
I think you asked him, what was I doing at 29? What was I doing at 29? Played in Europe. He listed it over. It's like, boys, don't compare me to him, yeah? He might be, you know, what you mean is he's got more legs than me right now.
That's fine. He can have that.
He can have that.
29 for 29. I know what I was doing and what's he doing?
Yeah, it's true.
Cool.
Ibra's a cheat code, though, bro.
He is, though. But he's the biggest cheat. He's like a Gerrard cheat code. Yeah, because the thing that he deserved to win, he didn't win. You get me? Gerrard, the man of the Premier League. You know, bro, everyone's like the best midfielder in the Premier League. He hasn't got a Premier League.
That's why I keep telling people.
It's difficult.
In years to come, where we're old men and that, you look back at Gerrard and Lampard. Lampard's going to go down as the better career.
But even now, though, isn't it?
He's going to be known as the better player.
He's scored more goals.
The stats are going to show you he looks mad.
Even the World Cup, the fact that one goal that he scored
was disallowed, isn't it?
They won't let go of it. We're gonna forget about the fact that what else did he do for England?
That was a strat, though.
Yeah, but they're gonna forget the fact what else did he do for England, and they're gonna latch onto that. That's how much they love him, bro. Because he's won things, man. It's difficult. And when you got people like Buddy Ibrahimovic, who's basically almost the face of Europe, because he's gone to loads of top teams in Europe, and he ain't won the one thing that you need in Europe, the Champions League. Yeah, that's a very very
shit,
tough
he hasn't,
one
isn't it?
No, that's a tough one to stick by, man.
Ooh.
Think about the people that's won the Champions League, bro.
He's played for how many teams in the Champions League?
He's had a fair few of them, bro.
Think about the people that but you know what? Yeah, Barcelona won the Champions
AC,
League.
Inter.
Barcelona won the Champions League. He moved to Barcelona from Inter. Inter won the Champions League.
Oh yes.
It's like he's running away from him, bro.
That's peak.
You know, I would argue that he wouldn't even be as arrogant as he is if he won the Champions League.
You think?
Yeah, bro. That could be that edge, bro. That could be that thing that ticks him off. You know, we'll never know. But I would have I'm a human being, bro. You can give me as much money as you want, man. I could be crying in my Lambo, in my private jet, whatever. But yo, if I'm missing out on something that I think I deserve, man, I'm a cry, man. I'm a cry. Yo, Champions League was almost there. I didn't get it. I'm a cry. I left the club. They won it. Bro, I wouldn't even be able to chat to the mandem no more. Like, they phone, man, like, oh, yeah, how you doing? You okay, man? I'll be like, oh, nah, fuck off, bro. So I'll see the phone, I'll be like, nah, man, I can't chat to man, bro. That's going to stick with me, bro. So I'm just thinking, yo, a lot of that arrogance comes from maybe the fact that, you know, he didn't get what he needed, man. That one thing. It's pain, bro. Pain.
It's a lot still.
But I think Gerrard got it worse, bro. Got it worse. I mean, he did get a Champions League, so, you know, whoop-de-doo. Good for him, but fuck. Legend in the Premier League without it.
Should have gone Chelsea, no?
Should have gone Chelsea. Hey, listen, don't you remember the story?
I don't know how it would have worked anyway.
Do you remember the story of that, bro? He threatened his family.
Threatened his family if he left Liverpool to go Chelsea.
That's long, bro.
Yeah, you can't leave.
No, I would leave, bro. I'll grab all my family. I'll be like, Chelsea, listen, Roman, please. I'll be like, Roman, please. Roman.
Yeah, if he went Chelsea as
Mr.
well.
Abramovich, do you
So
mind? If you don't mind, please, just help me sort out the family. You know what I mean?
For real.
That's what I would have done, bro. Because once you threaten me, I'm not even comfortable with you anymore, period. Like, I don't even want to be a Liverpool legend after Liverpool fans have boyed me off.
For real, ready to kill my family and that. You're right.
Yeah, for real. But with that being said, man, you win some, you lose some.
100%.
But yo, guys, that was the second episode of the Ballers Corner. So myself, Juan Delts.
Big Hesky, you already know.
GSM.
Already know.
We will catch you on the next episode of the Ballers Corner.
What are you telling me?
What you telling me, my G?
What are you telling me?
What are you telling me?
Why you telling me?
What are you telling me, though?
What are you telling me?
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 Yo, it's Juan Delts. What you telling me, fam?